What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another 129 FUT Draft challenge. Where today, listen, let's hope that today is the day that we can finally move on. Yes, Vanguard, love that. That we can finally move on to the 130 challenge. There was a few comments in the last couple of videos, generally speaking. I shouldn't have taken that Pichon. She's got 97, I believe. About when is the drafting and tell coming. So we're not actually going to do a drafting and tell. For those of you that have seen the video when we explained why already, you will know. For those of you that didn't, the reason why we're not going to do a drafting and tell the 129 is because people typically know that it's there and they like it to be a surprise. So what we'll end up doing this week... Oh, well, we're going to get it today anyway, so it doesn't matter. What we're going to end up doing this week is 2 or 3 20 or 30 draft stints where we then put them into, hopefully get the 129 in them, and it will be a bit of a surprise. And let's say we do a 30 draft stint and we hit a 129 in draft 10, we'll still do 20 more drafts. So it will be a complete and utter surprise to people when it happens. The reason why we're doing that is because people have expressed a few times to me that they don't like when it's just completely ruined. So I get it, and I appreciate that. As for why I haven't done that over this weekend or whatever, it's been a really big week for my daughter. She had this her last few days of school next week. Got 3 more days of school before summer holidays. My boys are now already on summer holidays, but last week and now this weekend, she's in like a huge dance show, and she's doing 2 shows per day, Saturday yesterday and Sunday today. So I'm looking after my boys a lot. I went to one of the shows to watch her, and it's just a manic time for me right now. Hey, that Dusan Vlahovic. And so my time this week has been just non-existent. However, next week, especially when all the kids are on holiday, on school holidays anyway, it makes it all a whole bunch easier for me, which of course is very nice. Let's put Zentner in goal there, guys. Of course, if you're enjoying the content here on the channel, feel free to drop a thumbs up. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe. Now then, do I want Ko Sun Bum? He will get full chem, and it will leave us just Putela short. If we take Basuma, we don't really have enough Prem links, so we will take the team of the season. He'll go in there. So for this draft, guys, I mean, we might end up just hitting it here, genuinely, right? All jokes aside, we've got a poor cam, a poor striker, could easily upgrade 1 centre-back. But other than that, the starting 11's good. We just need some rating now. Like, the chemistry's there, the core of the actual draft is there, and we're 94 rated with putting Onyedika, hey, on the team there. There's our final piece of chem. I wonder if Sentinel... Yeah, we lose 5 chemistry. We need the 3rd icon in there. But I do feel like we're not a million miles away from this one being possible to complete. Now let's pop him in there. Let's pop them around there. That does lose us 1 chemistry point again. It is the French link to Karchawi, but it does mean that we only need a French manager to fix that. And just like that, as soon as I start talking about how we're very close and this one's got potential, we get 4 or 5 picks in a row that are very mid-tier. Very mid-tier. And it just ruins the whole goddamn thing again, doesn't it? And now we're going to be looking at a 128 if we're lucky. From a possible 129 and a really good first 11 to a genuine chance of not getting a 128. And if that isn't my draft luck in a nutshell, guys, I don't know what is. Anyway, not a bad first draft, actually. A quite good first 11. Oh, dearie me. Just not quite what we were looking for. A few 97s in there, but we need those 88s and 89s. Let's get into attempt number 2. If you want to use the best players in FC 25, there's only one sure way to get them. U7buy.com gives some of the best prices around for you to buy Ultimate Team coins. It's fast, safe, and reliable, and if you use code NEP at checkout, you will get 8% off their prices, so check the link in the description. Right, attempt number 2. Oh dear. I had a feeling. We got through one unscathed. Are we going to be able to get through a second one? Oh, yes. Here's our formation. Let's go with the 5-2-1-2. Hopefully this will present us with a really top-end back line. We get a good captain to start. 96 Zizou. 98 would be nice, mind you. We get 93 Prinz. I don't mind getting like a 93, 94 icon. Obviously, I would prefer the way higher rateds, but having 3 icons in the team, if we're leaning into team of the season picks specifically, is always really, really valuable. I shouldn't have taken that Thuram. It's so many cards have got so many high rateds, it actually doesn't really matter. But that Thuram obviously has got a footies card. But other than Zidane, that midfield and attack is really poor. That should hopefully mean, I was going to say that should hopefully mean that our back line ends up very, very strong. But unfortunately, we've been time warped backwards 7 months. And so now we're getting a we're getting a November or December draft, genuinely, here. It's nearly August, guys. It's nearly August. Nearly August. And this is the draft we're picking up. Mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. This is actually mind-blowing. Our highest rated card is Captain Zidane. And then other than that, we haven't even hit a 94 rated. That is honestly unreal, like literally unreal. That is, what in the draft is that? That is an unbelievable draft, but for the wrong reasons. We get our first 98 today, and of course we get our first 98 in a draft that is just so dead. This will now end up, most likely anyway, coming through as a 128, and one of those drafts where I'll be like, "Ooh, it could have been a 129 if only we had." Like, there isn't enough players left, I think, to get this up to a 129. But hilariously, we are now, like, watch us now be presented with monster cards now that it's done. We get not a bit minge for the boys. A bit minge for the boys. So she got centre back now. She has, and she's got right back, which is actually quite fantastic because that was a position that was much needed for an upgrade. Next up. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we're not just going to get presented with top tier cards. All this delay, guys, the servers are so muddied right now. It is crazy. It is crazy. We get 96 Dusan Tadic. He can go in over Thuram, Zidane down at centre mid, and that is going to be some more chemistry and upgrades. And as I said, here we are. We're pushing now up towards a 1-2-8, and with Sergio Busquets there, we're actually going to be a 93 rated off the bench, which is classic because we're actually only 92 rated, but the amount of times we've got a 93 rated team after the bench is like almost every draft, to be fair. We get 96 Pele. We can either put him in over Prinz to upgrade the team, or we could put him in over Tadic to upgrade that chem. We'll do over Prinz for now. That does take us to a 93. I am still pretty confident this will end up being a 1-2-8. You could just, like, sometimes the draft is just so predictable in that sense. Has Sonsei got centre mid? Yes, he has. We'll take him. We can get the chemistry if we need to now over Joao Neves. And on that note of Joao Neves, actually, other than Bissouma in the last draft, we haven't seen any of the winners cards, have we? That's what's changed today. And maybe, I can't even remember yesterday either. But I remember last week when we were hitting 1-2-8s, like, you know, every other draft at least, it was because we were getting those winners cards constantly. Like, genuinely, constantly. Like, every single draft we were hitting, like, 4, 5, 6 of them. But this time around, we've been presented with one. Ridiculous yet. let's get into attempt number 3. That was a terrible draft again. Still a 127 though, isn't it? Okay, guys, the 3rd attempt for today. And we get ourselves a fun draft. Let's take the 4-3-3 flat and have some of that. And look, what a captain choice, guys. What a captain choice. Unbelievable stuff from EA there. Honestly, as it just warms the heart to see such quality for my captains. In at right wing, we have got Vishka 94. The bare minimum that we need in every spot, guys, is like 94, 95. The bare minimum. So obviously for a striker, we'll take Piontek at striker. He gets the league link with the right wing. And there's a winner's card for us. Caitlin Ford 96, very Trebion. Centre mid number 1, Sumanen 96. She doesn't have an alt position that works for this draft, but still nice to get her into the team. Centre mid number 2 is Renatu Sanchez. And so we've got 2 players of quality from the first 6. Okay, if the back line is good. We've got 2 players of quality from the first 7 now. We've got 2 players of quality from the first 8. Cheeky little 98 here, EA. Is that there? We get 96 Pacho. It's another winner's card. It is good to get those winner's cards in. I can't lie. It really is. And then in at left back. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? At least we've got 3 96s in this draft. We have one. Oh, nah. We have 1 defender, 1 midfielder, and 1 attacker of quality. Buffon's got a 98, but that Buffon 95 saves us a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. Hey, 98 Smith. That saves us a fair bit more, to be fair. Now we're like 1 defender away. Like, you know, having 191 in there, if we get another monster card here. Okay, we get Rio Ferdinand 92. Not particularly ideal. It's not ideal. We get 96 art. See, look at the difference, guys, in the draft. When we start getting all of the winners cards, it just makes a significant impact. 98 Harry Kane in over Donovan. Very good for the chemistry. It's just Pacho mostly now that's short on chem. And do you know what? Those 98s might honestly be saving this draft and giving us a chance of the 129. We'll take Kai Havertz. He'll go at striker. That's a huge chemistry issue fixed as well. It gives Sarr and Ford the full chem, although don't want a 91 striker come the end of it. We get 96 Kasparij, and she will Kasparijly upgrade the right back slot. So the back line's actually banging. You know, Rio Ferdinand's not ideal, but the back line is banging. The midfield is banging. I need 2 more attackers and maybe a goalkeeper or centre back, but 2 more attackers are needed, and I just need rating. We get 92 Bruno Fernandes. He doesn't get anywhere near the team, unfortunately. The bench is so bad, though. Like, if we could just get 4 smashers here, we're going to have a chance. Our first 99s would be good. We didn't get a 99 at all yesterday. We're not getting 99s today either. We didn't get a 99 at all yesterday. Or the day before, I think. At least, unless this fully collapses, this draft, at least we are going to see a... Oh, there's a centre-back for us. I just don't know what that does for the chemistry for the icons. Yeah, it loses a little bit on Ishka and Sarr. But at least we're going to see a 95 rated draft for the first time in I genuinely don't know how long. It feels like anyway, it's been a fair old while. We get Gusto 96. To gain that bit of chemistry with him. It's a shame Kasparij doesn't have right wing, because she could have gone up there. And there's our 95 rated draft, guys, with Kai Havertz. Okay, we're not going to get the full chem. But Ika Nazareth, she's got striker. I don't think she gets full chem. Cacho that's the problem for chemistry. I mean, we can fix the chemistry if we wanted to. Just by doing that. There. So we've hit a 128, guys. Unbelievable. Now, on to the 129. All right. Attempt number 4. And we will go for the 3-4-1-2 for this attempt. And we shall start with Gomez as captain. Hey, listen, that's not bad. He's our second best captain today so far. We've also got ourselves 97 Hegerberg. She has Cam as well, which is fantastic. And this is the best start we've had to a draft ever. Sergio Busquets can go in at Cam. Pele obviously is there, but he's got a 97 and a 99, which we will hope to get. David Ginola at left mid gives this draft a little bit of hope. And at right mid, we're going to take Sigankov. Not the end of the world. We can improve. We can improve. Centre mid number 1, 98 Harry Kane again. Good. Centre mid number 2, 96 Sumanen. Very good. Right, so other than like Gomez, Sigankov, and then maybe Ginola, this draft is elite so far. 1 centre-back down, and it's a bad pick. I just need 2 good centre-backs. We're starting with 97. Well, we're not starting with 97 Eriksen. We've got 97 Eriksen. We're starting to get these big bad boy cards in this draft. Alexandro goes in at centre-back as well, and this might be a 95 rated. I want to take Allison. We're going to take Pickford. It is. It's a 95 rated to begin. Obviously, the centre-back needs to be improved. The goalkeeper too. A bit hopeful there, but no. The goalkeeper too. And there is an upgrade on the goalkeeper. We need 1, maybe 2 centre-backs. A striker, a right mid, maybe a left mid. Okay, so we're going to take Nuno Mensch. 95. He gives us 2 bonus chemistry and a humongous team upgrade. It fixes that problem that we had at centre-back. Now it's just about getting those utterly elite cards. And they're just not coming, obviously. Why would they? Why would they? Yeah, that's fine, EA. That's fine. Why would they come? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. We're going to take Marcus Thuram to go up front. We need to replace Sigankov, which we can, bruv. No problem at all. Sergio Busquets can go at right mid, and Hegerberg can go at cam. That's 30 out of 33 chemistry. It's Busquets, Hegerberg, and Sumanen that need the bonus chem points. We get 95 Dompe. Don't lose Ken by putting him in. Ginola goes up front there now. This is only a 93 rated draft, but the bench is terrible, terrible. Okay, Lipmana 94. Doesn't help. 4 to go. We're not getting there now, but at least this is another promising draft, guys. Get 94 Montiel. He goes on the bench. That's us 94 rated. I mean, this bench is so bad. We just needed a few more of those 98s and maybe a 99. I'm actually going to put Coman in at cam there. Get that extra chem point. That should now take us to a 95 as well. It does. I mean, it's not impossible to move this to a 96. It would require like 98/99 rated cards to do it. We're not going to get it in the end. But this was, without any shadow of a doubt, our best draft in a very long time. Do we have a centre mid? I think I just want to secure another... Can't. I was going to say, I just want to secure another 128, which we might be able to if we could just get the Spanish manager on Busquets. And that will be, we can, that is back-to-back 128s, guys, after such a terrible time yesterday, the day before, and a couple of drafts today. Oh, I didn't actually get the chemistry there. It wasn't the Spanish manager needed. It's nice to get these big drafts. What we're not seeing, though, I don't even think we've seen any at all yet, actually. Is FUT's cards? Where are they? Let's go again. Right. The 5th attempt. Give me it. Maybe it's the 3-back, 5-backs that are working. Let's do the 3-4-2-1 this time. See if the 2 cams instead of the 2 strikers can be nice bros. Take Landon Donovan as our El Capitano. And let's move, EA. Let's move. Kick it off nice with a 95 Socek. Not the best in the world, but manageable for sure. Our left cam. Ooh. Sent Nor at left cam. Our left mid. This is why I don't like this formation too much, because there's a dramatic lack of quality for left mids, right mids as like base positions. Yes, there's big wingers that you could put in there. There's players that have got like alternate positions that can go in there, but it's really hard to get the left mid, right mid like off the jump, and it just kind of sets you back in your draft. So I don't think taking this formation again is la bonta for the first time today is going to be the play. And I will say this again though, guys. Where are my footies? I honestly don't think we picked a single footies hero or icon or player, like regular player, in all of the drafts. I might have done, but I cannot actually recall getting a single footies card. How mad is that? Did we get one? Did we get 98 Buffon maybe once? Maybe. Well, there's 98 Buffon again. So 98 Buffon maybe twice. I mean, this draft is going nowhere quite fast, right? But we've hit a 128 today. That honestly, that's a feeling at the moment. That is a vibe at the moment to hit a 128 because they are not forthcoming. Juan Mi, Juan Yu, Juan Kerr. Right, keeping it moving. I mean, it's not moving, is it? This draft is shoddy, truly shoddy. We're not going to get much. Hey, 98 Rio Ferdinand. That's right. He's got Cam. He could go straight in over Donovan. I mean, listen, it's going to be... It might even be another 128 now. And that's what I mean about, like, how easy it is, right? Gwyn, absolutely sensational, by the way. Due a 5th play star plus now as well. Like, all it takes is a couple of 98s and 197. And all, like, a 128 is, like... It's almost hard not to get it. Do we take Rafinha for left mid? No, we take Prinz for cam. That was a good selection. And it's like, it doesn't take many of these like 97/98 rated cards to really drive the rating to a point where you're like, oh, this is moving. Yes, we need to get rid of Ledley King, Patrick Vieira, potentially Labonta, Esteve, Frank Ribéry. You know, there's quite a few that need upgrading here. Jamal Musiala. I think I can actually put him in over Vieira. Yes, I can. And again, we are now going to be in a position where a 128 is really possible. And all it took was a few 97s and 98s. Baggio doesn't fit the team. Neither does Zambrotta. Neither does Basha. So we'll take Baggio for the Benchio. He'll go in over Posh, and that already will be the 9-4 without any shadow of a doubt. And then we've got 2 87s, 2 90s, and a 91 as well to easily replace on the team. And we'll take 95 Dompe, who I actually do believe can just go in at left mid. Yeah, so it's another upgrade. It's another upgrade. And we're 1 pick away now. Just a reasonable player, 93, 94 away from being another 128. We're going to get ourselves 94 Lucy Bronze. Good old Juicy Lucy. She goes on the bench. That's not quite... could have Ledley King, isn't it? Oh, I might have had a centre-back that I could have picked up as well, and I just didn't. But yeah, we're a Ledley King away from another 128. Let's get into the 6th and final attempt for today. And I feel good about it. I'm feeling confident. Let's go. Right. Here we go. The 6th and final attempt for today. The final attempt for today. If EA want to upgrade their servers, that would be delightful. FC26, new feature. Servers at work year round. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? Come on, EA. Let us get into this draft. Here we go. What formation are we going to take? We have done a lot of 3-backs, 5-backs today, so maybe a 4-back if there's a good one there. Well, we're only going to be able to take a 4-back. We're going to take the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Feels right. It feels right. Lots of wide players have central opportunities anyway. Jolene. Loads of CDM, centre mids, and cams all share positions. Strikers as well down into cam and such. Not a problem at all. And we're going to get ourselves here 92 Butragueño. Start with. Kind of glad this is the last draft, guys, because these servers are getting worse and worse and worse. It is taking time to load these players in. We get Ponce to go up at striker alongside the icon. The cam. Damn, man. Damn. 3-backs, 5-backs have got to be the way. Another 4-back, and it's just presenting us with nothing particularly good whatsoever. Ooh, that's the first time we've seen Kessler today. We don't mind that. We don't mind that. 196. Maybe we can get a couple like those 98s and 99s now and really push this draft up. 2 96s. Ko Seong Bom goes in at centre mid. And then in at CDM. Never mind. Watoro Endo. Fun to say his name, isn't it? In at left back. I need 98 Foden or 98 Smith here. Like, really need it. Instead, we get an 89. It's a correct 2 digits, just around the wrong way, really. All right, centre back number 1, 98 Rodri, please. 93 Maldini. Not even the Maldini I want to take, man, because he's got a 98 as well. And then in at right back, we get Kasparij, another 96. That's 3 96s in 10 players. And then in goal, oh my days, Jerzy Dudek. It's a 91 rated draft off the first 11, guys. And now, obviously, we're going to get presented with some big cards again. We get 94 Matt Sells. He could just go straight in. Gives us a chem boost as well there on Endo. Very nice indeed. Defender number 1. Frimpong 90. Doesn't even get into the team. Defender number 2 off the bench, guys. It's going to be 97 Coman. Okay. Much nicer. Much nicer. You can go in there. It gives us 3 chemistry. Just give me a 99. Just like, even though it's not going to make a difference, give me a 99. We get Flint at 96. She's got centre mid and striker. We'll pop her in at striker for now, actually, because that is a huge upgrade on the team. It's another 96 rated in the starting 11 as well, which is quite impressive. And then we can take Utelas 96. She'll go in over Brahim. Or over Endo. We'll pop her in over Endo. And we'll do that. And so we just need a Spanish... No, we just need a Liga F manager to get her full chem. Then we get Aidin or Sasic. We'll take Sasic because we can actually put her in the team over Brahim. If she wants to go onto the bench. Come on, we're so close to the end of the draft, EA. Don't make me restart everything now. There we go. Let's back up to 32 chemistry. Listen, it's 93 rated at the moment with this last reserve spot to go. We get Basha 93. I mean, she's an upgrade on the left back, but not on the chemistry. 5 picks to go. 2 99s, 2 98s, and a 97, and we're there. Trincao. We had to be optimistic, didn't we? Still could easily get to a 95 rated draft, and it is once again based off the fact of just having the odd 97 here or there. Rafinha just good for the bench. That should be our 94 rated draft at this point. Those two strikers certainly need upgrading, don't they? We get Miss McCabe for left back or Salah for striker, but you know, you just can't turn down a 97. Just can't. She'll go in as well perfectly there. Lizarazu sneaks back onto the bench, but only just. And we've got 2 picks to go. Pick number 1 of 2 picks to go is Majri. Could have been a team of the season for us, EA, but never mind. And the final pick for the final draft today, guys, is going to be Trincao. And so, although we didn't get anywhere near the 129 today, we did get some 128s, which is really nice. And we actually started to see some good drafts today, which was really nice. So bring on tomorrow, guys, where we'll do 20 or 30 drafts. For now, though, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.